All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to part two of the New Threads trade deadline content grind. I appreciate you guys if you're back with me. I do apologize about that, but unfortunately, there is nothing I can do about the weather. And when I drove that ball to left field with Marcus Semien, well, big lightning strike temporarily knocked out the power, so there was nothing that I could do. And I figured at that point that it was just better for me to continue on and ignore it rather than try to restart the stream. So I will pick up where I left off. There's not much left for me to do. Just need to get 5,000 parallel XP with the new thread series. Get one more base hit. That's all I need. And that'll get me actually to 55. So I'll have more than enough once I complete the conquest map to get Tarik Skubal. And then once that's done, then I'm ending the stream officially. Okay? So that is my promise to you guys. So let's go ahead and wrap up the trade deadline map that I unfortunately did not win because of the weather. But we'll try again. We shall try again. But honestly, I should have known that the weather was going to be a problem. I said it. At one point in my stream, the clouds were very dark. So I should have known right then and there that it was going to be a problem. Although if I had approached this much differently than I did, then maybe it wouldn't have taken me as long. Maybe I would have actually had this done in 2.5 hours. And Marcus Semien makes up for that line drive he hit before the power went out. He's going to hit a home run for me. Nice. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Curtis Mead also coming through with a base hit. But I don't need it anymore other than if I just want to get the parallel XP. Because I don't need that anymore. Or I don't, and actually I don't even need to get the parallel XP because once I have the map done and I have once I get back to the main screen the mission is done. I got the hit. I got the total bases. So that's going to put me at 45. Completing the conquest map will add another 50 to that. So that's 95. So all I would need to do is one of the moments and then I'm done. I have Tarik Skubal. So just another idea popping out there just in case parallel XP doesn't go the way that I wanted to, although I got over 3,000 in 2 games that I played with this squad. So Adolis Garcia. That's a new bat flip. I don't think I've seen that. But either way, more parallel XP right there. All right, so 3 runs on 3 hits, including 2 home runs. Ready for the Rays to come up to bat. Mackenzie Gore will hopefully shut them down. We already got Chandler Simpson to pop out to pop out to the catcher behind home plate. Now we're facing Johnny DeLuca. Amen. Oh no! He overran it and missed it. Oh my gosh, Kyle Tucker, what are you doing? How you doing, Eamon? I hope you were recording that. Saved it as sound bites. You know, if you didn't know that I was playing a game, you would have thought I was talking about you. You dropped it out in right field. I definitely feel a lot better, but the swelling in my in my legs, particularly my right leg, it's not going down as ooh, as much as the doctors thought it was, and it's still a bit of a struggle for me to walk, especially long distances. So my doctor decided that or signed off on the return to work form, but I am not returning until September. So, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. Diet has completely changed. Like, I know, but I gotta get better. I gotta get stronger. I need to be able to walk that distance. If I can't walk around the blocks around my house at least once, there's no way I can even make it to work. But I'm trying my best. In fact, if it wasn't for this storm that we got, I was actually going to go walk around the block and try again, see if I can get even further than I did. Oh, absolutely, Eamon. I'm trying to build up my endurance. I'm trying to make sure that I can walk those distances. So I'm doing that on my own, by the way. I'm not doing it just at physical therapy. I'm doing it here at I'm doing it in my own time. Yep. I just thought that walking to and from work and Port Authority bus terminal and New York Penn Station was enough. It wasn't, but it never is. And actually, the doctor even wrote on the return to work form that every hour that I'm sitting down when I come back, I need to be able to get up and walk around for 5 minutes. So I don't think that'll be a problem. You know, it just hopefully when I get back, nothing crazy happens. That's all I'm hoping for. But at least it'll be a full week of work when I do get back, or when I'm at least scheduled to be back. And actually, I actually forgot to ask my doctor, like, because she ordered a leg compression sleeve for me, and like, I don't know how long I'm supposed to wear that. I guess until the swelling in my legs go down, but I don't know if she had like a set in mind, like, oh, wear it for a month, wear it for a few weeks. I should have asked her that, but I feel like the answer might have been um, might have been your just go with whatever you're comfortable with. Oh, I agree. I'm probably gonna have to wear it, although not while I'm sleeping, probably, because I think they prefer to have me have my legs elevated. You know, make sure that the blood keeps flowing through my legs. Oh, Nathaniel Lowe with the home run. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm even, I'm, I wish I could show you, but I have the reps on my legs right now. Exactly. Well, I'm not showing anything that's a little iffy. It's all right. Yeah, I'm not going to show it, but yeah, I'm still wearing wraps. Oh no, I don't doubt that anyone thinks that I'm not her or I don't have what you know, uh, I don't I don't think anyone thinks that. I mean, I'm the guy that see, this is probably my fault, but I'm so much like Gary in the aspect that I don't take off unless I have a good reason to. You hardly ever see me take off. You know, maybe once or twice a year, but that's it. I mean, heck, I even worked when I was sick earlier this year. So I don't think anyone thinks that I'm faking this. And if they do, well, they're wrong. I'm not faking this. I have a doctor's note and everything that says hospital bills, although those are more just no. I don't. Again. I said at the offset that I don't think anybody thinks that. I'm just saying. All I'll tell you about my leg is that it is swollen. It's swollen and it's not going down. Hence why I'm not coming back until September 21st or the week of anyway. So wasn't trying to accuse anyone of thinking that something, you know, something wrong was going on here. There's nothing. Ooh, nice. A ground rule double. Anyway, but yeah, I've had to like change my diet too because it's not just there's actually more than one thing that's wrong with me health wise, and I've had to completely change my diet. So I'm not snacking as much. I'm not eating as much. In fact, I'm down to one plate at dinner. I'm down to one soda can, and it's not even sugar. It's Coke Zero. Yep. And we still have those turkey sticks, right? The ones that are in the snack. Um, those are still not all the time. Okay, maybe I'll bring some. Maybe I'll bring some from home then, because that's basically what I can snack on. But yeah, like a apple. I'm actually eating bananas now. I haven't eaten bananas since I was in middle school. Yeah, well, they're the turkey type, and my sisters they got the ones with low sodium. So, or yeah, low sodium. So they knew. I know, but they did their best to make sure it was as healthy for me as possible. Yep. And even like the bread that I eat now it's whole wheat. I don't even eat white bread. It's only whole wheat, which is I thought it wouldn't be as good, but actually I'm okay with it. Like I could have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich on it. I actually just had toast. I had it for toast for breakfast. So I'm actually digging the whole wheat bread. Oh, sorry. I was just saying that what also changed is the type of bread I'm eating. Now I'm eating whole wheat. I didn't know that because I kept confusing it with rye bread, which to me is not. I've tried it and it's not good. But whole wheat bread. Ah, Kelly. Hey, Kelly. You made a Twitch account. I'm actually surprised. Did you teach her how to do that, Eamon? Or did she just create this on her own? Okay. Wow. Well, welcome, Kelly. Strike three. Sit down. Really? I did not know that. No, I did not know that. Well, I hope you enjoy my MLB The Show content. I was actually streaming earlier, but the storm that blew over knocked out the power at my house for um, like a few seconds. So the stream stopped, and rather than start it up again immediately afterwards, I just ate some dinner and then took a break for like an hour. But now I'm going to finish up the content that I wanted to uh, try and finish up earlier. Yeah, I can't wait. I'll show you the I'll show you what it is that I'm grinding here. Got a nice couple of cards here. I'm actually going to put this card in my lineup. Bye bye, Adley. Oh, it was only for like a few seconds and then it came back on afterwards. But yeah, the way that it was storming here earlier, it was bad. But I know it passed over New York City not long after it passed over here. So hopefully you guys stay dry. Stay dried. Okay, that's fine. Let me know what the final category is and I'll give you my guess. So anyway, this card right here, this is what I'm trying to get, Kelly. This is Tarik Skubal, one of the best pitchers in the game. So what I'm trying to do is, American novelists. I know exactly who I'm going with. There you go. John Steinbeck is my guess. And of course, I'll pick up all these cards along the way. Um, so basically, all I need to do is just play one more game with that lineup that you saw me play with. And once I play that game and finish it, I'll get 50 program stars plus the 10 that comes with this parallel XP, or it comes from this mission, which you basically get just by playing the game. And that'll give me enough to be able to get this card. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. And luckily for me, there's only one more card left or one more game left to play in that map that I was on. But what this mode is, this is what's known as Conquest. You start out with a single, what they call a stronghold, just like other teams have strongholds as well. Dan Brown, Joseph Wells. Oh, Lou says Joseph Wells. Brett Easton Ellis. F. Scott Fitzgerald. Nice. Emily Dickinson. That's a good one. Anyway, what you're trying to do is you're trying to collect all these strongholds in this map as well as the territories in it. So as you can see here, there are some territories that I have not collected. All I'm going to do is take the stronghold where I have multiple fans on it. You'll notice that I have only one in each little territory. What's a six-sided? A hexagon? Is it a hexagon? Oh, God, come on. Remember back to my high school geometry. Come on, remember. Anyway, all you do is you just go through you collect these, you got to attack these territories. And the way you do that, you put multiple fans on a single territory. You could do like what I did and put them all onto one territory, or you could put them on multiple territories. It's up to you. And then you're going to tell the territory, you can play the game or you can sim it. I like to sim because it's quicker. And then if you are successful, you claim that territory. And then you keep going until each territory is taken. You got to collect all the territories here. You may lose some fans along the way. That is what happens sometimes. That's why I like to go many on one single territory, so that way I can collect as many territories as I can. Now, if I try to do this, it'll give me a medium chance of winning if it's simulated before the chance was high, and high is what you want because that means you have a good chance of winning it. So a medium puts you like less than half, and that's really no good. So what you want to, so I'm done attacking, which means I'm going to go ahead and skip to the next phase, which is the steal fans phase. So in this one, what you can do is you can take fans away from a team depending on what difficulty you play here. It ranges from 1 to 5. 5 obviously being the hardest, but if you can get it, then you can definitely go for it. But I personally like to do 2, and I only like to do this at the beginning of a map. That way, that way it's easier for me to get through those territories. But since the Braves are the only team left, I'm going to skip this and go right to the reinforced stage. This will allow me to put the fans on the territories that I want, or territory E in this case. So I'm going to put it all on this one territory that had 3 million 3 fans on it. This is now the move phase, which means I can move them wherever I want to move them. It really doesn't matter. I think I'm going to keep them where they are. Just get rid of this. Auto mod? No, I don't have auto mod. I think I took it down, or I got rid of it. It does like hold up things for me to review. Like if something is a little iffy, it'll ask me like, will I allow it or not? But it just, I don't remember what the reason was. I think it was becoming too much of a hassle. Like it was really impeding my viewers' abilities to be able to communicate in stream. So what I did there, oh, I did that, Eamon. No, I did that. I timed him out for 10 minutes. Because I like to do it myself. Dang it. So what was the question? Or what was the answer, I should say, for Final Jeopardy? Yeah, that guy is a troll, or that person is a troll. So I just timed them out. Okay. Come on, he went. What? Didn't go? BS. Strike 3, sit down. This author's wish to use different ink colors to represent multiple POVs was granted in 2012, 83 years after the novel's publication. So we're talking the Roaring Twenties. Who is Ernest Hemingway? Or do you want me to type that in chat? I can. William Faulkner? I would have never guessed. So unfortunately, we didn't get it. I will say, though, that I was definitely thinking about you guys while I was in the rehab center because I could. Oh, that's all right. But I was thinking about you guys a lot because at the rehab center, I had GSN up and they do the reruns of the old Jeopardies starting at like 1 o'clock. So every time, so I was watching it all day. Or no, wait, Wheel of Fortune comes on at 1 o'clock. Jeopardy usually comes on at 3. Anyway, I was thinking about you guys because I was like, oh, they'll be playing Final Jeopardy tonight. Oh boy, I may lose this game. Yeah, I don't know how to explain the delay. I guess it's just because I stream straight from my console, so it might be a little slower. I don't have the internet to be able to stream from a capture card. Even though I have one, I just can't stream from that because not strong enough internet. Oh, I guess I should have brought in a relief pitcher. You know what? I'll let Mackenzie Gore finish this out. And then whatever happens, happens. All right, let's see if I can at least tie this up. Uh-oh. Robert Suarez. Yep, Robert Suarez. Yeah, so I was definitely thinking of you guys while I was in rehab. Every time the Final Jeopardy question came up and everything. uh, and I'm doing my best to be able to get back as soon as I can. Oh. Oh, that's right. All right. Well, I wish her the best of luck with the pregnancy, and I can't wait to see the pictures, if there are any. I mean, Anna may not decide to do that. That's up to her. But I would definitely love to see pictures. Oh boy. I might lose this. Might lose this game here. Yep, I lost. All right, well. Oh, good. Awesome. Thank you. I'm such a sucker for baby pictures, especially now with my niece. She's actually turning 2 tomorrow, and my both my sisters actually welcomed their first sons this past year. So I get a little excited with baby pictures. All right, come on. I got to focus up now. I need to beat the Braves. Attaboy, Mullins. Actually, I didn't even need this lineup anymore because the mission was done. But you know what? I'll finish out with it. It's fine. Easy peasy. Drop. Yes, beautiful. Marcus Semien coming through with the RBI base hit. Attaboy, Marcus. It's about time you do something for the Mets, hitting wise. All season he's been not so good. Man. Sure, chase that pitch. Watch the one pitch clip the corner and then go after this one that's not even close to the zone. Well, it was close, but would have been a ball if I had laid off. Oh, are the Mets and Pirates seriously on a rain delay? Oh, Nathaniel Lowe with the shot. All right, let me see. Yep, it's in rain delay. Of course it is. Uh, that's the one thing I hate as a baseball fan. The rain delay. At least the Mets still have a 1-0 lead over the Pirates. It's crazy the kind of streak that they're on. I couldn't even believe that they managed to sweep the Guardians. The Guardians at the trade deadline made moves to bolster their roster to make a push for the playoffs. Mets, meanwhile, sold off. They're planning for next year. And yet the Mets went in there and went into Cleveland and just swept them. Took all 3 games against the Guardians. It's crazy. All right, I know they're going to show the replay of the home run with Nathaniel Lowe, but I'm not interested. Strike 3, sit down. Oh, yeah, say hi to everyone in the office for me, will you, Eamon, please? Oh, and tell them thank you for all their well wishes and everything. I really do appreciate that. Strike 3, sit down. I should have said that as soon as he came in there, or came in. Strike 3, sit down. But I was so pumped he was in here. Maybe it's a good thing that I didn't finish up, or yeah, I decided to return back to the stream because I wanted to finish up and get Tarik Skubal. So, I came back. I just wanted to come back when it wasn't storming over my house, Dodger. Yeah, because it knocked out my power temporarily, that it caused my stream to stop. So, and I didn't want to be quick to come back, so I figured I'd just eat dinner, take a little break, come back once the storm passed over, and then resume streaming. Believe me, I don't like when that happens, but sometimes it happens and I can't really do anything about it. I don't even think if I was streaming from a capture card, it would have saved me from having to make this a part 2 or a 2-part stream. Oh, doubled off there. Yeah, the storm was pretty bad. It's severe thunderstorms. I mean, it just kept thundering and lightning, and it was raining hard. It was bad. During the summertime, we do tend to get those storms that are pretty bad. In fact, there's been a couple of them that has happened in my area since the summer started. In fact, last month, while I was in rehab, the storm got so bad we even had a tornado. You know how often we get tornadoes in New Jersey? Very rarely. But it got that bad. No, it was around a mall. It was around a mall, and as far as I know, there was no damage. And thankfully, nobody got hurt. But I've seen the images of the tornado over by the Woolbrook Mall, and it looks scary. In fact, when I was in the hospital just a few weeks, or just a couple weekends before that storm with the tornado occurred, my sister's in-laws' house got hit so it got they were very close. They almost had a tree fall on their house. That one was pretty bad. The tree completely uprooted. They had to have I guess a tree cutting company come and like clear the tree out of their driveway. Some of their vehicles did get hit, but for the most part they were okay, which is good. But still, it was bad. I don't know if any houses blew. I don't know if any houses blew off in any of those storms, but I do know that at least in the first storm, some houses did sustain damage. It was pretty bad. Summertime severe thunderstorms are no joke around here. I mean, I'm sure they're far worse elsewhere in the country, but here they can be pretty bad. One meteorologist that I was watching on the Weather Channel while I was waiting out this storm even compared it to South Florida weather, saying, "Oh yeah, this is like Miami. This is like home." Hopefully there was no damage or injuries in New York City, because I'm not that far from New York City and it blew over there. Strike three, sit down. All right, so the conquest map, after I collect this final territory, will be done, and I'll have Tarik Skubal. Woohoo! Only took me about under an hour, but by the time that I get done with this, opening the packs and everything, it'll be it'll be different, I guess. I don't know. All right, so there you go. The program is done. We have Tarik Skubal. We also have Joe Adele, Taylor Ward. Our got it. If I can only say this guy's name. You know what? I'm going to look it up on Baseball Reference. Or they may not even have him. Wow. Okay. Cool. Cool. Nimala. I'll just say Nimala. Arwan. I think it's Arwan Nimala. And I hope I'm right on that. If I'm not, I apologize. Don't know him as well as I should. And we also got Luke Weaver. We already had Luis Castillo, Liam Hicks, Ryan Sefferhan, Dalton Varsho, and AJ Minter, as you saw, because some of these guys were already in my lineup. So the new threads program is done. As you can see, I have a lot of packs here. Lot. Ooh. Sorry, that startled me for a bit. You pulled 2 pitchers earlier? Nice. I'm actually really close to getting the 6th inning sixth inning XP path boss path. Yeah, I better get done with this stream soon before my AC starts to blow a bunch of ice into my room. So let's hurry this up. Rod Carew, who I already had. Yeah, better off quick selling him. And I'll open up the new threads, guys. Yep, Jeff McNeil. I will quick sell. You pulled May and Mizzy? Nice. So far, all I've gotten, what have I got? Hang on. Let's see. I've gotten Nathaniel Lowe. I just pulled him, and I also pulled Curtis Mead. Which is funny, because I thought I would have gotten the 97 guys. Someone like a Freddie Peralta or Kevin Gausman, Huascar Brazaban, or Lane Thomas. Still plenty of time, but I think it's just funny that I've gotten the 98s. Once again, Jeff McNeil, who I do not need. I want to open this up too. Ooh, Marte. That's a good pull right there. Oh, no, wait. He's gone down in price. Dang it. Would have been good at the beginning of the year, but now not so much. Didn't even start the program yet. You just bought him. Bought who? All the guys in the program? Oh, okay. Well, let's see who I get. There's Lane Thomas, my first 97. Curtis Mead again. $15,942. Kevin Gausman, so the second 97 overall. And finally, Freddie Peralta. So there we go. Got exactly who I thought I was going to get. Let me see if I have enough to be able to get Luisa Rice. Yep. In fact, I'm so close to Jose Soriano. But I did get a Rice, so that's 16, which means I only need a couple for Soriano. And then after that, it's only 7 more for Adley. How much is this Al lighter? Oh, still 300K. Jesus. And then soon I'll have Bo Bichette. And then I'll try to see if there are any other milestone cards I can go after, like Honest Wagner. And then I'll get that done. That get that milestone done. All right, how much time is? Yeah, I think now would be a good time. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. So thank you to everyone who tuned in. Even if it was only for a moment, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you liked the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTV Next JGGen 24. It's my gamer tag that's on the left side of your screen there. So go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start a stream. So I'm glad that I was able to come back and get the program done. You know, it didn't take me too long, took me another hour, so probably saved me from having to sit here for another hour and potentially have an almost 4-hour stream. Obviously, I will not be streaming tomorrow. I have my niece's birthday party to go to. Sunday, I'm on the fence on. I don't have anything planned, but at the same time, at this point, I'm caught up except for the event program and getting the XP with Moreno. So, I'll decide over the weekend. If there's no stream on Sunday, then there will be no stream. If there is, again, as long as you have the notifications up on YouTube, or if you follow me on X, you'll know if I decide to go live or not. So, but if I don't see you over the weekend, then I will see you on Monday. We will be grinding that event program, trying to get Nolan McLean out of it. And until then, guys, have a good night and have a great weekend. See ya.